Good evening. I'm working at the Norwegian Center for ICT in Education, where we at the moment are constructing and building a virtual national school for the best math students in Norway. But today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the way we have got better results at my school. You can see that in Norway, in a math program called 2P, the average is around 3, and in my county it's a little bit better, but at my school it has been dramatically better since 2009. And I will tell a little bit about what we have done, because this is a very big difference, and we have beginning to educate in a totally new way, which have given us these good results. In Norway, this is the way maths is between 17 and 19 years. It's 3 different programs. It's scientific economics, or the students can choose what we call general, where they only have maths for 2 years. And it's national exams, 5 hours, and it is with CAS. And we have used CAS at the exam since 2004. And the very special thing in Norway is that the students got a laptop for free when they start at what we call gymnasium. So we have nearly 9 years experience now with laptops for all the students in the classroom. So we are living with these young people, these multimedia people, who want to use these laptops for everything. And we have, as I could hear, the same problems with the youths than we have. This is what we call the switch generation. They move quickly from one thing to another. They're not that hard-working students as many were before. And they think that the ordinary books are very, very, what do you call it? Not so very funny to read. And very many of my colleagues feels that laptops in the classroom is just to get a lion into the room. It could attack you. It could destroy your education. And we have had a lot of problems with the colleagues to use the computers in a good way in the classroom. So in 2009, we started a process to be the best with laptops in the classroom. So we looked this in a professional view, and we started with the findings of John Hattie, which feedback is the influence who has the biggest effect size on education. And we discussed what could ICT do to give more feedback to the students. And it's about time in the lessons. If you want to talk more with the students, you have to get more time. So we started to use flipped classroom method, where the students learn the theory at home, most of it at home, and we work more with exercises at the school. And that's the same as Edgar Dale and his conclusions from 1958, where this cone of experience, as you probably know, show us that it's what you do, it's what you're learning about. And we think that ICT is a positive thing in 2009, 2010. And I just would show you what we are believing in when we use these computers into the education.
I've been thinking about something. We have so many cool gadgets nowadays. iPads and laptops and smart mobile phones. So how come we can hardly ever use them at school? Who decides that we, the people who are supposed to learn, can't even use the tools we're most comfortable with? use of these gadgets is abbreviated to ICT, Information and Communication Technology. In fact, many people believe that children learn much better by using ICT, but many local authorities struggle to provide their students with this. The problem is not the actual hardware, the schools are full of it. The problem is how to use ICT smartly to improve learning. But why is better learning important? Well, Norwegians like to think they are the best. However, the truth is that even though Norway spends more money on schools than most countries, Norwegian students score average on international PISA and TIMSS tests. Why is it like that? And what are the consequences? Norway currently makes a good living from its oil. However, it could all be gone by as soon as 2030. People say that after the oil, we will live off knowledge. As far as I can see, this means that more of us will have to get a good education. But with so many of our young people dropping out of high school.
First, an access for health, life expectancy.
So this is what we believe in, and then we started to look at good examples which the students will recognize and understand. Like this video, it's a Swedish professor, Hans Rosling. You have probably seen it on BBC, where he talks about lifespan compared with income. And if we start a lesson with a clip like this, we got their attention, they understand what it is about, and it's very easy to transform it to math. So we use example like this for relevance and motivation and put it into our math programs. So as the young girls had told us in the last lesson, very much about relevance, they could see in the surroundings around them. So for the teacher now, it's a very big part of the education is to find good examples which you can take into the math lessons. To get time for the feedback, the VLP, do you call it VLP or the learning platform? Yeah. We use It's Learning, and it's very important to produce things you have digitally so you can send it to the teacher. Then the teacher could choose what you want to look at and give you feedback on your digital work. So to every lesson they deliver this file. We use a program called TI Inspire, where all the exercises is in the same file, so it's very easy to follow what the students are doing all the time. One file, one chapter. So if I want to talk with one student, I just, please come here, and I could talk with him just in a few minutes and have very good control over what he's doing. So the VLP is very important to have the speed in the education. We choose this program because we could deliver the exam in the same way. So when the students deliver the exam, they print it out and deliver it kind of like this. And from 2015, all the exams should be delivered digitally in PDF format. So it's a kind of effectivity to choose and deliver the exams. So this is a program who have all the functionalities we need at the time. And for the students, they get very good control on their work, and it's very easy for them to find what they have done earlier. We also feel that the presentation in the education has been much better. We can build model like this to illustrate difficult maths, and we could share it with the students. The good example can be shared via the VLP, and very many students with bad, handwriting, feel that they are producing work with much better quality. And it's a little thing, but I think for many people that does something with you. You feel that you're doing something better and you became more motivated for a job. So I think these elements are the core things in why we have got better results. And it's nearly 1 grade higher than the national average. And we have not done very much different from others, but we have more time for the students, and they produce everything with much better quality, and they're working with examples who they feel are motivated. Thank you for your attention.